of the Hawks. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Red Wings win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Quick shot, and that doesn't reach the net. Uses the force on that hit. The Red Wings glided along the line. Here's a shot. Big stop right there. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. The Red Wings will go to work here in the offensive zone. Reaches out with the trapper and just gets enough of it to keep it out of the net. Puck grab by Howe. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Turns it away on the slap shot. And he's going to pounce on it for the whistle and get a stoppage in play, and much needed at that.
I can't overstate how timely important that this cover is, James. When you're on your heels and you're chasing the game, you need a reset button. Goaltender allows it to happen.
Bedard's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Canes gain the line and on the attack. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Gets it over to Sider.
He's had a lot of offensive zone possession time, and you got to figure he knows he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. Catches him in the open ice.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Chicago's gained possession along the boards. Here they come up along the wing. Rocked him in the open ice. Doan's got the puck in his own zone. Sider's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Denied by the goaltender. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Turned away on the wraparound. Oh, what a great reactionary stop there.
Reactionary is right, James. He knew exactly where the shooter was going, and a strong push across to be able to make that save.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. Detroit's got it in the offensive zone. Lets it fly. Turns him away. Reichel's got it in the corner. Pass back to the point. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after all that chaos.
Well, this is a much-needed reset for his team after some sustained O-zone pressure by the opponent.
Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. Grabs the puck. Chicago's in transition. And it's a quick pass to Veleno. Dished on over to Kurashev. Takes it to the front. Scores! The Blackhawks strike!
I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender. But how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
The Blackhawks finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams. So that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent, try and get another one on the board.
Schneider's got it against the boards. Valimaki's moving the puck through his own zone. And now he angles it across to Foligno. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Moves it quickly over to Foligno. And he's got that one.
Foligno's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
Chicago's got a hold of the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Tries to feed it over to Radish. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Man, that looked like a goal scorer's goal. Just a knack for the net, but it all comes off of a beautiful distribution. I mean, just eyes in the back of the head to be able to give that gift right to the stick.
The Blackhawks extend the lead by 2 here in period number 1.
Well, I really liked their play up to this point in the first period here, James. I mean, they've got themselves a 2-goal cushion because they've been relentless on the puck. But now it's about continuing to be urgent, not getting complacent, and sitting back, continue to attack.
Detroit's through center and now in the offensive end. Here's a shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Detroit's got it along the wall. Rips it on net. Penalty coming up here as the officials all over that slash. Here comes the call to the official. The Red Wings are getting penalized for slashing.
Penalty kill of the night here. There's not too much we should be concerned about. They know how to get things done. They can shut it down. This PK unit is ranked top 10 in the league. And let's just see what happens here.
Gains the zone through center. Moves into the slot. Tremendous stop by Lyon.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Koivu's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Bedard's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Chicago's got the puck in the defensive end. And that's deflected. Here he is on the redirect. Made the save on the play. Receives the pass. And it goes right off his bucket. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Solani's two-handed chop is going to send him off to the box. Chicago's got a 5-on-3 and lots of time on their side.
With a long 5-on-3, yes, you have more time, and you know that you've worked on this in practice. Coach wants you to be patient with the puck, but they want you to find an opportunity to drive and attack. You have to move it or you have to fire it.
Quick pass to Howe. Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know they felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
And now it's grabbed by Dickinson. Cutting to the front of the net. Denies him in close. Detroit's looking to break out. The Blackhawks take. He's got a step. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive.
Scores! Well, how's that for killing a penalty?
That's turning a PK into a power kill, James. Not just shooting it down the ice. If you have time and space, take advantage with a shorty. Well, this is just a fantastic shot, knowing exactly where to put that puck low blocker side. Every goaltender's going to tell you it's one of the most difficult ones to stop.
The Red Wings are showing some life here in the back half of the first, and Cheryl, they got one back here.
Well, and at a critical time here, the remainder of the first period at bay, this is a team that now has some confidence as they shorten the gap within one.
Great poke check on the reach. The Red Wings will kill off a few extra seconds now. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Oh, gets a piece of it with the glove. Good stand-up hit on the play. Wicked stop by the goalie who got his glove
Lyons able to square up to the shooter right here, who's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
Just wide of the net. Yzerman's going to join the penalty kill here as they remain shorthanded. Oh, wow! Stops again!
But you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Here's a shot! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Lyon!
In the game of hockey, you know that your opponent is told to attack and drive the net and really get in the eyes of the tender. And for the goaltender, it's really important when there's a lot of traffic in front to make sure they have their eyes. So it's out-battling, outworking your opponent for those sight lines. He does an impressive job of making that save.
And that goes off course off a body. Loses possession after he takes a little hit.
Solani's standing up, ready to go.
The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. Yzerman's got it in the offensive end. The Blackhawks' man advantage comes to an end and not the result they were looking for, giving up a shorty.
Sometimes when you're on a power play, you can get caught cheating. I think you have a lot more time than you do, and it winds up in the back of their net. That's a tough one.
Shot! Scores! The captain delivers!
As a goaltender, you're always working on different exercise, tracking with your eyes, foot movements, everything that power pushes you across the crease, and unfortunately this time he's just too slow getting across, and it hits him and goes to the back of the net.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Blackhawks have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. The Red Wings take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Takes the feed. The Red Wings take it along the wall. With the backhander! And that's broken up. Shot! Moves it to Howe. Puts it on net from the point. Tonight scores! Puts it in the back of the net and continues to add to his total.
Yeah, James, 50 goals. That's a number you know that he wanted to get to. It's a real feat hitting that half-century mark. You know, the longevity to his game and the impact, it continues to grow. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and it seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
The Red Wings have had a lot to like about their game so far here in the first, but yet they still trail in period one. And off the face-off, they take possession. Detroit's in now. Nearing the final 60 seconds here in this first period. Chicago's got it in their own zone. Here's a short pass to Dickinson. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Through center along the wing. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. And that's a great heads-up play by Veleno. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner.
Just a friendly reminder about tonight's silent auction. All items can be viewed and bid upon at the display near the guest services counter.
And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Lyons, the only reason that his team is in this game, James, and he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
They've got numbers. Lead pass ahead. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Slick feed. Oh, and he stopped that rocket. Scooped up along the wall by Howe. Oh, and he makes another save.
Now, this is a tough one to take. He is such a huge part of this team. You know that at a critical juncture of the game, he typically cashes in, and the entire team responds alongside of him. Not this time. The goalie makes a great save.
Takes a shot. Glove save, and the play continues. On the attack along the boards. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Takes a shot. Oh, slick work with the glove by Lyon. Lots of time left in this period. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. The Red Wings take possession here inside the offensive zone. And a good save on the play as action continues. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Handles the pass. And he takes the feed. And he loses control here. Here's a shot. Oh, denied on the play. Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
Let's get the call.
Whoever has a role in this PK unit knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
Chicago's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
An opportunity to right the ship here on the power play after giving up that shorty earlier.
Off the face-off, they take the puck. The Red Wings move it in. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Scores! And just like that, we are all tied up.
Well, a huge change of momentum with that shorthanded goal, James. They went out there just to kill off the power play. Instead, they wind up getting the equalizer. PK unit always wants to manage the game. They're down a goal, and they just want to make sure that the deficit doesn't grow. And instead, they wind up with a shorty. They wind up with the equalizer and a huge momentum boost for their team.
McLeod's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Blackhawks win the face-off at center. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play. McLeod's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty. Blackhawks roll out their man advantage unit, and they've got lots of time with this 5-on-3.
What an opportunity, a long 5-on-3 here, and this can turn the momentum, switch the entire game in their favor. They have to find a way to execute.
The Red Wings will play it in their own end. Here's a chance! Big time stop there. Chicago's got the puck now. Gaining momentum along the wing. And they send it right back to him. Fires it on net. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Takes a shot and makes the save. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. That's off a stick. Turn that one aside. Now a quick pass to Jones. A little back and forth. No room for that one to get through. The Red Wings will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Lyon.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
The Red Wings have it now. Sends it over to Howe. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Howe swooping in on the attack. Grabs control of it at the point. And he came up with a solid stop on that play.
Lyon's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. Takes a shot. Oh, tried to put it in on the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
From the left side, takes the pass. The Blackhawks certainly didn't get the result they wanted on that power play, giving up a shorthanded marker.
That's a tough one for the power play team here, James, giving up a shorty on that one. What matters now is what you do next. Reset, refocus, and attempt to get back in this one.
More than half the period left to play. It's all tied up. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he takes the dish. Centering feed! And that's intercepted. Quick feed to Valeno. With possession along the wall. Oh, it puts that one high.
Well, it almost looks like he was looking for that top corner and just missed.
Oh, he had a beat, but it goes off the inside post.
With a chance to go ahead and a huge opportunity right there. It's going to go off of the pipe and out.
Past the midway mark in this period. We are all tied up in this one. The Red Wings start with the puck in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Fires it! He's in! He scores! And that brings it to 20!
He knows that's number 20, James, and that signifies a solid season. He's been consistent. He's found the back of the net. He's been a real producer for this club. Butterfly goaltenders are most confident when they're in that position, but once they drop, it often exposes the top part of the net. That's exactly what happens here in a beautiful shot by the shooter.
The Red Wings are up by 1 here in period number 2.
And these are the games you have to learn how to win. You know that this is going to be a dogfight right to the end, and it's going to be the details that make all the difference in the world.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Finds nothing but air on that shot. The Blackhawks take it along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Hall. Poked away in the defensive end. Shanahan's taking it from his own end. Here's a shot, and he gets in front of that. The Blackhawks are in transition. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Finishes his check with authority in the corner. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Sacrifices the body. Sends a pass over. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. The Blackhawks ready to go on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender getting a piece of that one. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Feeds it on over to Foligno. Intercepted. Quick pass to Seider. Nice zone entry from the middle. Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. Here in the late going of the frame. This one has been a good back-and-forth contest. We're sitting with a 4-3 hockey game. Detroit's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. Long pass up ahead to center.
Fast and quick lead pass.
And he slides it quickly to Foligno. And he slides it quickly to Murphy. Shot! Pad save and a beaut. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. The Red Wings continue to put lots of pucks on net here, and they lead it late in the second. Chicago's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. And sneaks in there on the tie-up and comes up with the puck. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and score.
That's what you call taking advantage of a fortuitous rebound, and you have to be able to smell it and sniff it out because he has great hand-eye coordination to be able to pick that one up and put it in the back of the net.
The Blackhawks have been pressing, and they finally get rewarded for that goal.
They get rewarded, and now they can't sit back. They have to continue to attack and look to go ahead.
Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Chicago's ready to go on the attack. Radish is carrying it ahead. Moves it to Donato. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Schneider's lugging the puck. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Lyon. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off a stick. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments.
Looking for a way to show love for your team? Don't forget, Team Hat Giveaway Night is right around the corner. The first 3,000 fans in the arena will pick up an official Team Hat.
Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. Here we go. We're underway in the 3rd. Everybody having fun getting in on the offensive action. Gets the puck in deep. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Shot! And it goes off the iron and stays out.
Well, the adrenaline's rushing. You're getting yourself to the right spot at the right time with an opportunity to go ahead in the game. And hit the post and out. This is a frustrating situation, James, just taking a whack load of penalties and really unable to get any momentum in this game because they're shorthanded the whole time.
Chicago's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They've practiced, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Oh, what a save as he denies them again.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
McLeod's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Detroit's won the face-off deep in their own end. Moves the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And that shot dies in traffic. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. The Red Wings take possession here in the open ice. Quick feed to McLeod. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. And that goes off a body. Denies him, he got all of it. My goodness, they are really starting to dial up the pressure here now. Carries it, makes a save. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on and give his team a breather. Set to continue this power play here in the offensive end.
Well, they need to be opportunistic with the power play advantage here, James, but also because the goaltender is extremely fatigued. You can see the wear and tear on him right now.
Yzerman's dancing across the line, looking for space. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Into the offensive end now. Good hit. Dumps it in. Slides it quickly to Solani. Tosses it to Yzerman. Centering to the middle. And that's stopped. Solani's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Bedard's crossed the line and gained the zone. Howe stick handling in his own zone. Chicago's got the puck in their own end. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. And a busted stick on the shot. The Red Wings kill off the penalty. Got to give their shorthanded unit a lot of credit.
I like this PK, James. When one goes, you all go. Very aggressive, and look at the shots they get off of it.
Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Lyon's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
There's another great save!
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. Reichel's got it in the defensive end. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Kessel's going to play it from behind the net. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Here's a short pass to Peterka. Puts it on net. That's blocked. Big save in front.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We got a tie game. Taken by Vlasic. Slides the puck over. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Dickinson. Quick shot! Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Detroit's in on the offensive attack now. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And they continue to apply pressure here. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
Look out, here they come on the attack. Lyons got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
More than half the period has expired. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Hammers the shot. Oh, he keeps it out of the net as it goes off the glove. Denied that one.
This might have been a case of look what I found by the goaltender because he's got one of the best, most accurate quick release shots in the game.
Sider's got the puck in his own zone. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Here's a shot, and that's stopped by Lyon. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Blackhawks win the defensive zone faceoff. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, we know the time on ice numbers are all going to the penalty killers here, James, because it has been an onset, a parade to the penalty box. They've got to find a way to play even strength.
The Blackhawks send their man advantage unit out once more.
Specialty teams, in particular power plays, they can create so much momentum, but when you don't execute, it can really go the other way in favor of your opponent. It's really disrupted the flow of the game. They got to get back on track.
He got all of that one. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible.
Scores! And they've gone in front thanks to the power play goal.
Well, it's all about manipulating the PK, and that's what they did so well to take advantage of that opportunity. Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
Chicago's found that little something, and they've gone up by one here in the third, Cheryl. I like their game right now.
Yeah, they've got a lot of press, a lot of aggressiveness to their game right now. It's a reason why they got on the board, but they'll have to be careful here. You know the opponent is going to get urgent at the back half of this period.
The Red Wings carried along the wall. Tremendous stop by Lyon.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Chicago's got it against the boards. The Blackhawks played along the wing. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Puck picked up by Jones. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone.
Well, if you want to be out there at the end of the game, you got to make smart decisions with the puck, and that's one right there. Just electing to put the puck in deep and play safe.
Way too much congestion blocks that. Here's a save by Lyon.
It's another sold-out game. The team would like to thank you for your overwhelming support.
While we have a moment, let's send it down rinkside with our own Carlin Bay.
Solani's impressed me with his play in this matchup, guys. He was able to get in on the scoring, and even though both players we've highlighted have points, I've liked his game a little bit more.
And the shot dies in the traffic jam. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. Dickinson's got the puck. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Chicago's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Dickinson. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Solani's moving the puck through his own zone. Passes it to Doan. Gains the zone from the right. Takes the puck. Goalie with the stop. Lions got the puck, and we'll get a whistle here with a stoppage of play.
Well, and this is a smart play, James. He's made huge saves all throughout the game, and this is a smart decision to be able to preserve the lead. He knows exactly where he's at, and he gets a much-needed face-off.
Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. Chicago's moving it along the wing. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Detroit's on the attack. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Lyon. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Getting into the later stages of this period, Chicago's got a 5-4 lead here in what has been a thrilling display of offense. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Hard hit frees up the puck. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. Gains the zone. Here's a chance. He scores! And does he ever?
You know what's amazing, James? Every time he scores, it's like the entire bench elevates. Why? Because he is a leader on this team. He shows it on the ice and, of course, by example off of it. Oh, he's such a leader, James. I mean, it's an infectious energy when he scores, and the entire team is looking to him. The bench absolutely explodes. Now, all of a sudden, the momentum is in their favor, all started by their fearless leader.
The Red Wings' last goal, Cheryl, huge.
It is massive, isn't it? And the timing is impeccable. Right at the end of the game, you find a way to get the equalizer, and this really puts the opponent on their heels. It tightens up their sticks, so they have to attack and find a way to get to the net.
Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Detroit's looking to break out. Fires it on net. Big time stop. Scoops up the puck here. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. Detroit's got it in their own zone. And now it's over to Yzerman. To his teammate. Just an easy pad save made by Lyon. The backhand. Big stop just as time expires in the period. Oh, there's the horn. Regulation comes to an end, and we are still tied. Overtime is looming, and we'll bring it to you in moments. Hard to find a more exciting stretch in any part of sports. Overtime. Let's go. Puck is dropped. Both sides looking for that golden goal here. Taken along the wall by Seider. With the puck inside the defensive zone. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Feeds it over on the rush. The Blackhawks have it now. Jones takes the puck. Quick pass to Kane. And he takes the feed.
I know I stepped on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
Centering feed. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Yzerman's got that zone ability that helps him create scoring chances, guys. Let's see if it helps him end it here for his club.
Yzerman's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. And that caroms off a body in traffic. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
The ref isn't putting the whistle away in overtime. Who's going to be the hero and get the golden goal on the power play?
Guys, the stakes are high in overtime. good news is this PK unit is ranked top 10 in the league. Let's see if they can just shut this down here and keep the game going.
And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Takes a shot. Off the glove and makes the save.
Oh, he's such an offensive producer, and he just doesn't get it this time. And typically when he does, the whole team gets on his back and rides along with him.
Fires it, and that's blocked. The Red Wings have it now. Here they come up along the wing. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
Well, he's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
From the top of the offensive zone here. Denies him with the save. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. Kurashev's won the draw inside his own end. Detroit's got possession of the puck. The Red Wings looking against the half wall. And he gets in front of the slap shot to make the save. From the open ice, they gain the line. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in overtime. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck undermanned. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow!
Lions made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Tries to get it over to Shanahan. He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh, and a save on the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Play continues here, but this crowd still buzzing after what we saw. What a stop that was.
Yeah, and they're saying thank you to the goaltender right now, James. They're still on their feet. They're electric right now. And really, it's a nice feeling. Why? Because it doesn't always go this way. So when you have it, you embrace it.
Chicago's power play fails to capitalize in OT.
Tough situation here to be back on your heels on the PK, but when you kill it in overtime, look at that bench. Everyone is standing up.
And there it is, the final horn for overtime, and we are still tied. Both teams will decide on who's shooting, and we'll take it to a shootout. The skills competition is next. Coaches getting their final lists in here as both teams will settle this one in a shootout. First skaters on the ice, goaltenders set, the shootout. Let's place it, makes a save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Kane's up next. It's his time to shine. Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
And he says, on that play.
Yeah, on the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease, just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
On to the next round we go. It's been all goalies to this point. Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracked.
And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Makes a save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Reichel's making his way to center ice as it's his turn now to try to end this. Scores! Oh, what a shot to bury it!
Well, this is just an accurate, quick-release shot that beats the goaltender clean on the shootout, James. Really like the strength that he has with his bottom hand on this backhand shot, James, to be able to put it by the goaltender.
Polino's got to come up with a goal here or it's all over. Scores! Coming up clutch when they needed him to.
Well, it's do or die The shootout will continue.
All right, first skaters up as we play a little bonus round coverage here in this shootout. Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
And he says, on that play.
Yeah, on the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease, just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all the shooting angles.
Jones can play the role of Sandman with a goal. Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking it.
And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
Oh, there's your shootout winner!
Just bears down on that bottom hand and gets that backhand up in a hurry.
And the fans are getting loud once again to salute the Warriors here, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, this is a lot of fun. I mean, this is the connection that you see between the fan base and their team, and it's a tradition, right? You come out on the ice and you want to salute them and say thank you for providing energy throughout the game.
That'll do it for tonight's EA Sports broadcast. Hey, look, plenty of action just around the corner, and we hope to see you then. Good night.